and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Lanier Speedway. I am your host, Bobby, and today we are going to be broadcasting, like I said, Lanier Speedway. Without further ado, I'm your host, Bobby. Let's get into it. Today's race is already having a spinner, number 2, into the wall, slight contact. Other than that, he is fine. And then the 18 spins as well, possibly trying to avoid it. But as I was going to say, this race is going to be a crazy one. We're probably going to have a lot of spins and crashes. So, you're going to want to stay tuned. Keep in mind, we already have 2 crashes, and this is just a practice session. And then, now we have a third in the number 3 car. This is a tricky track for these ARCA cars. 55 laps of pure chaos. Look at this side-by-side action up here. The 17 now in front of the 2. 3 spinning again. Contact, 2 cars, 3 cars involved. The 2, the 11, and the 17. Let's take a look at that in slow-mo. So you can see the 3 spinning back there. And then the 2 goes too fast in the turn, slams into the back of the 17. And then the 11's just unlucky down on the apron there. And then the 2 just comes down, has contact with the 11. Big crash. 3 cars involved. But the 11 also has contact with the 17. Looking at our rookie, this is his first race in the ARCA series. The number 9 who spins the car around. Number 9, Bobby Birch. He has 1 win under his belt. There's going to be a lot of cars on the field today. 21 of them. And now we're going to go into qualifying. We're going to look into the rookie number 9 of Bobby Birch. You can see he is doing great holding his line. And at this track, the back end of the car loves to come out from beneath them. So if they have any throttle on the turns, well, too much throttle, the car will spin out. That was qualifying. Now is going to be the time I will tell you about something I'm doing with my subscribers. Every 2 weeks on a Sunday, I will live stream an event that will be in iRacing. It will be an endurance race, and how many subscribers I have is how many minutes the endurance race is. So, right now I have 16 subscribers. So it'll be a 16-minute long endurance race. I have polls on my channel, and check my community page to be more in depth. So, please consider subscribing. Thank you. Alright, folks, drivers are now lining up on the grid. As you can see, the 9 qualified 4th. Next to him is the number 3 car who you saw spun out earlier. Same with the number 2 and the number 18. Basically, all of these cars spun out, including the number 9. Looking at the grid, in the front we have the number 5 and the number 2. In row 2, we have number 9 and number 3. Behind them is number 18 and an unknown car. And behind them is the number 16 and the number 7. And then the 2 cars behind those guys are the 6, the 13, and the 1 and 20. Then the 4 and 10. Then 11 and 12. Then 14, 15, and then 19 and an unknown car. Now we are waiting for the green flag to drop and the pace car to, now we're waiting for the pace car to head out and then the green flag to drop. I think this will be an exciting race, lots of spin-outs and crashes, and a bunch of near misses and having to avoid wrecks. The ones to watch on the field today are the number 12, and the number 9. Pace car is getting ready to go. There we go. Huge thanks to the AMR and iRacing safety team for keeping all these drivers safe today. '19 going very slow. It looks like the pace car is gonna pass him. That is quite interesting. He's gonna have a very late start. 17 already in the pits. Not sure why. As the green flag goes, this pace car is going to come in this lap. 17 already in the pits. I'm not sure why. Pace car is off, getting ready for the green flag. Drivers are ready. Green flag, the 2 already off to a good start. Nearly spins. 3 already spinning. Cars going into the first turn. 9 of Bobby Birch already super high on the outside. Nearly gets pushed in by the 5 into the wall. Side by side they go. 13 dives in big time. Has contact with the 5. Who's going to come back up. And the 20 is going to go on the inside of the 9 of Bobby Birch. 2 wide in 2 rows. 13 is going to come out in front of the 5. 20 and 9 nearly have contact. 11 out there goes really high as we have a spinner. That is the number 7. Huge air. We'll take a look at that. Not sure what happened. He just spawned out of nowhere. And there's a 12 back there. He started way in the back and has already made his way all the way up here. 3 wide. 4 has contact with the 9. There goes the 9 going on the inside. Near contact with 4 side by side. Now it's going to be mostly single file. Never mind. There goes the 12. Contact with the 20 spins into the wall. Comes back on track. Hits the number 9. And then more spinners up there. Or just a save. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, the 5 saved that. But the 20 goes into the wall. 9 goes high. Just has contact. Into the wall he goes. That's going to ruin his race today. As there goes a whole group of cars past him. Falls back to 15th. Car into the wall, that's a 14. 2 and 13 go side by side. There's the 9 all the way back up. Possibly because of crash, we'll see. Oh yeah, big crash. 13 and 16 have contact. 12 just goes in the middle of that there. And here comes more cars. And then the 14 has contact. 18, 17. Also involved. Huge crash. There's a 17 down there. 20 spins. The 18 on the apron. 18 and 2 side by side. Crashing in the back. Now it's going to be 2 wide up there. Now 3 wide. Just for a little bit. There goes the 13 on the outside of the 18. 18 goes slow. There's a 12 behind them. 19 nearly spins out. There is a spinner. That's a 20. Near miss for the 9. Every car had to go to avoid that. 9 gets past the 18. Now going to try to go on the inside of the 6. Spinner. That's a 19. The 12, who is a leader, I believe, is already going to be on the inside of the 6. I mean the 9. And there's a spinner. That's a 20. 9 has to go high. 13 into the wall. 12 gets by 2 cars, 3 cars, who are now all lapped. There was a pole sitter, that number 2 car. 20 still down low on the apron. Contact! There goes the 2 and the 13. 9 swerves to avoid that. Both cars into the wall. Then 6 gets dumped into the wall by the 10. Every car trying to avoid. Then there's the 20. Nearly hits the 11. Near miss. There's the 3 who also spun. 19 also spun as well. This is a chaotic wreck fest. The 9's going to try to challenge the inside. He looks inside of the 17. Does not make the pass. We have a spinner who is now gone into the void. But it is all fine. The 5 is catching up to the 9. 9 has to get past the 17, who is slower than him. There goes a 6 spinning. I think he had contact with the wall. Not too sure there. There goes the 9. Gonna go on the inside of the 17. Side by side. He secures the position. The 10 and the 17 are soon going to challenge each other. There's a huge group of cars. See, the 11 and the 3 are going to battle it out. Now they're single file off of that turn. There's the 9 back there as well. He joined into the fight. 5 and 11 near contact. 5 had to swerve out of the way a bit. Look at that 9 car, Bobby Birch. Look at him go. He has a bunch of speed. Near contact, possibly contact between the 5 and the 11. 15 goes on the inside of the 11. 11 nearly spins out, it looks like. Huge dive bomb by the 9 there.
Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking asshole? Yes!
Great lines by these drivers. Massive crash up ahead. Huge crash. The 9 gets through, has contact with the 11, spins, but gets back in a straight line after doing a 360. We're going to take a look at that. Not sure what happened there if we just go and look up ahead.
Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking
Oh,
asshole?
I think it was just the... Oh!
Yes!
Seems like there's a lot more to it than I thought. There's where all began. Contact between the 11... Sorry, between the 13 and the 19. Here's it in slow-mo. They have slight contact that pushes the 13 out of the way. 4 gets by, probably not knowing that a huge disaster would come. Then huge contact between the 19 and 13. 12 also gets through on the inside. Then there comes the 6, and then the 3 eventually spins out. Contact with the 19. 16 just gets through. 5 involved. 11 involved. 15 involved. The 9 and 10 just get through. I think 10 had slight contact. Not 100% sure there. But then the 11 did not know the 9 did not know the 11 was there and had contact with him after doing a full 360. He goes back onto the track like nothing happened. Nine went side by side with the 1 there after having possibly some contact. 1 just cheaping the high line. There goes the 12. He's the leader. 9 goes past the 18. Here's the 12. Big run there. Going 2 wide, possibly slightly 3 wide. Now 3 wide. There's the 12. Slight contact with the apron. There's the 19 just driving on the apron. Don't know if that's legal or not. I do not think it is. There goes the 12 on the outside of the 10. 10 gets by, blocks him off. Then there goes the 12 with the switchback maneuver. He just gets on the inside. Gonna get a great run there to get in front of the 10 and secures the position. 12 is the leader, and 9 is going to get lapped and possibly already has been. Well, is a really good and fast car. He goes on the inside of the 9. 10 spins in the back, has contact with the wall. And there's a 13. He's really high. I'm not going to finish that sentence because that sounded extremely wrong. There's a 16. Had a spin out. The 11 is blipping and stuff. There goes the 13 into the pit lane. The 12 goes on the outside of the 19. The 19 gets by. 3 on the apron, nearly spun out. He did manage to save it. There goes the 19. He spins into the 11, possibly. The 9 learned from his mistakes. He knows the 11's down there. It's the same car that spun him out earlier, and in a way that he didn't know that he was there. 11, 15, side by side. 11 going a lot slower than the 15. And there goes the 9 past that one car who was just keeping the high lane, which is not working out well. There's 15 past the 1. The 3 is going to be challenging the 6 for position. 3 gets by. There was a 9 going to go on the outside of the 6. It's not going to work out well unless it does. He has a great run off that turn. Still going to keep the high side. They're going to be side by side. If the 9 gets a good run, he could probably get the position. 6 does not come up knowing that the 9 is there.
Yeah, I don't know what they picked that one.
9 still on the outside. They're going to be battling for a couple of laps, I believe. 9 really goes high. There's 12 going on the inside of the 5. He gets by. Wrecking, that's the 11 and the 4.
That is unreal.
3 slight contact with the wall. 12 goes into the pits, and it looks like he has damage in the back of his car. We'll go back to see what happened. Oh, he was involved in a massive crash. Here comes the 6 coming back up on track after a spin. 12 gets clocked by the 5 and the 6 at the same time, causing a massive crash. Now the 9 is currently in second place, so if the 12 takes too long in pit lane, he will get the lead. His spotter says the leader is pitting. He thinks this will be a great opportunity to possibly get the win in his first ARCA race. Already doing super good. Starting in 4th, having a crash, putting him back at 15th. Having another crash, and now in 2nd place. This is one story here. There goes the 9 on the inside of the 18. This is a good opportunity for him, so if these slow cars remain in front of him, this could be bad. It seems he is now on the lead lap. There's the leader, the 12 car, unpitting, coming out of the pits. In front of him, there he goes, trying to lunge on the inside to make that pass, knowing that he could get the win, but the 12 is just too fast and slips away from him.
Good thing I had a 2-lap lead before some jerk off tried to take me out.
He's still trying to get up there as best as he can. It's not going to work out. There goes the 5, trying to make a pass on the 9. He's going to go on the inside of the 9. He is in third. The 5 is in third place, as the tires are now giving out. There goes the 5. He gets by. 9 gets right behind him. He's going to try to look inside. He is on the inside. It does not work out. He gets a good run still, possibly side by side. He's going to be very low for this. There goes the 1 spinning out in the back there.
Whoever the fuck pulled off into traffic and kicked me out there, I would have left the field club. Great race, everybody.
That's the end of the race.
Good race, fellas.
The 9 gets third in his first ever ARCA race after having several crashes. What a race. Many crashes and spins. Many heartbreaks. Thank you for watching BB Racing Network. I was your host, Bobby. Thanks for watching.